In the 2024 Grand Prix series, up until last weekend, we'd had 7 Grand Prix with 7 different winners, which was quite unusual. And then last week, Saturday at Wroclaw, in round number 8, for the first time this season, we had a double winner, and that was Slovakian star Martin Vaculik, who I am absolutely delighted to welcome along tonight to just answer a few questions in the next of our continental European Speedway interviews. So first of all, Martin, thank you so much for coming along and welcome.
Thank you very much for inviting me, and I'm appreciated to be here. Thank you very much.
Okay. So first of all, congratulations on your amazing victory in Wrocław's GP last Saturday. You've had a few days to think about that now and kind of reflect. How does it feel to be the first double winner of 2024?
It's a cool feeling, you know. I'm very pleased for the result, and it was a great night for me and for my team as well, because we did a really great job. You know, my mechanics with Bjarne also, all my team did a great job that night. You know, they read the track so well. They did so good decisions about the setup and everything, and these all decisions paid, and we can won the meeting. So that was such an amazing feeling for us, especially for me. And as you say, like second time in this season, win the Grand Prix is something special. And yeah, I'm very pleased for that, very happy.
Absolutely. And for me, watching here in Scotland, I was listening to the commentary before the meeting from some of the presenters who were suggesting that the track was maybe a little different from kind of normal Wroclaw. Did you feel that that was the case?
The track maybe was a little bit different compared to league meetings. Yeah, I can also feel like on the league meeting in Poland, the track is a little bit more slick.
Hmm.
But especially me, I prefer when the track have a little bit more dirt on, when it's
Okay.
some more this material, let's say grip
Yeah.
track. So
Yeah.
I pretty like it. But track was not like grippy or something. It was just a normal racing track, you know. And I think you know, organizers and Phil Morris and everybody who was part of the preparing track, they great perfect job. So
Okay. Good.
I very enjoyed the race on the Wrocław track.
Yeah, I mean, it's always a track that I love watching racing from. I mean, I've been there a few times, been to a few Grand Prix, and it never really disappoints, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's a great racing track, you know. It's so many lines, so many riders can have so many fights on the track, like from outside, inside. Yeah,
Absolutely.
perfect
Yeah,
racing track.
yeah,
Yeah,
great. So congratulations.
thank you very
And
much.
next question I was going to ask was looking at your racing schedule, and thinking about the fact that you're the only double winner. It's quite interesting to look at the fact that you only race in Extraliga in Poland as well as the SGPs. Is that a conscious decision on your behalf just to race in one league? And do you think it could actually give you an advantage over the other riders?
Couple of years ago, I was also raised in Sweden, in Denmark. I tried also raised in England.
Yeah.
I had more meetings during the week, but by the years and you know, like my career go and going forward, I just find for me this is the best setup, let's say,
Mhm.
because for me as a person, as a rider, as a sportsman, it's very important to be fit.
Mhm.
To have a good sleep, to have a good food, to have
Absolutely.
my own bed, to have my training schedule,
Okay.
what I do every day, because I very love healthy lifestyle.
Mhm.
I do some sport every day, and this is the way how I live my life, and this is the way how I feel good with myself, and then I feel also good on the bike. Of course, is many of riders who need to have meetings 3, 4, even 5 times per week.
Mhm.
Uh, this is key to them to be the best, or try be the best. But by the years, I just find this
System works for you.
this system works for me, and then then I can feel like I'm more hungry, I'm more fresh, I'm more, I'm looking forward for the meeting.
and
I'm not
determined.
tired of traveling and everything, because in the speedway, like the meeting is not big problem.
Of course, it's
Let's say,
all the other things getting there.
but the biggest problem in the speedway life is that all other things around, and special traveling and all this stuff, because when I imagine travel, like 5 times per week somewhere, around the Europe, and sleep 3-4 hours per day.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's
I know. I mean, I'm a little bit older than you, and
It's
sometimes when I spend 3 or 4 weekends a season traveling to Poland to watch meetings, and it's always a bit of a joke between my best friend that I travel with. We're always exhausted when we come back from a weekend, and we wonder how you guys, well, or some of these guys who are traveling across Europe,
for some of the guys, it's completely no problem.
Yeah.
And I really respect that. But this is the system what is working for me, and I have also time for my private life, for my family, and this is for me very important. So
yeah, and absolutely respect that. And you mentioned to me yesterday when we were talking about preparing for this, your young lad was just starting school, so obviously it gives you time to to spend a little bit of time with your family, as you say.
So that's important.
Absolutely. So I spoke with Bjarne Pedersen, who helps you at the Danish final last month in Grinstead, and I'm just interested to ask you what his role is and how does he help you?
Bjarne was such a good rider with like a lot of experience in his racing career, and I felt like when I was without Bjarne, I always felt like I miss somebody who really look on me out of the truck and try to share with me his feeling about the setup, about my racing style, about sprockets, about truck's condition, about everything. Because I feel something on the track. My mechanics see something, but they was not riders before, so they don't know how is the seat on the bike. So I really feel I need somebody who know what I speak about when I come from the track, and I really need somebody who is also who also say me my mistakes, and this is what I need,
Who's
because
honest
only
with you?
because who is always honest to me, because only by my mistakes I can be better rider, and I can grow up as a sportsman. So I don't need to always hear only you was perfect, and if something happened, this is only because of bike. No, this is what I don't need to listen, and I don't need to hear this. I need hear a real, a real true. What I did good, what I did wrong, and this I accept that, because it is like construction critics, and this is what moving me forward. So Bjarne is type of the person who is really. Who really did his great job, and I'm very pleased for him. He is such a professional man.
Absolutely.
I like the way how he's doing business, and how he's doing speedway, and how he simple is.
And he is such a lovely guy as well.
He's a lovely person.
Lovely guy.
He's such a good man, and I can speak with him about everything when we're traveling. So we can speak about family and as a friends. But when it's speedway, then we can turn
focus
on the speedway mode, and then Bjarne is really like a machine. So that's what I like it.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, I would say. Yeah, definitely. And then being from Slovakia, how does it feel to be the one speedway star of the nation? And presumably, as a result of that star speed.
Don't say star. I'm just rider.
Well, you know what I mean. But I mean, is
I
this?
know.
Do you think you have some influence over the fact that SGPs are shown on national TV and stuff?
Yeah, I think because with the results is natural come also interest of the media of the another, for example, young people who would like to try speedway, and this is really like my goal. This is also why I am very happy when the speedway is in the national television, or when the national medias are interesting about the speedway, when national medias write about my results, because one of my goals is to one day when I will be not race speedway anymore, when I retire speedway, then I wanna look back and look also forward and see some young people who race speedway and who will represent Slovakia in the speedway world, and this is for me very important. Because I want sport of speedway to grow up in my country, maybe in the future build even some new track somewhere, new stadium, and the only way how I can help the discipline is by my results.
Of course.
So I always until I'm racing, I will always try my best to be the best, and by these results just help sport of speedway in my country.
Fantastic. And do you think, is there a chance, or would you like to influence the sport in a way to perhaps see an SGP held, maybe in Slovakia at some point, presumably at Zanovica? Is that a possibility?
I think it is possible. I think it is possible. I don't know, maybe in Žarnovica, or maybe could be also good Bratislava as a capital of the Slovakia, because we have a very good big stadium in the Bratislava. It can be something like a little bit smaller Warsaw or Cardiff. It's not big. It is not big as Warsaw or Cardiff, but it's also very nice stadium. Or some in other places. We have a couple of places where we can build a one-day track. And this is, let's say, my another dream. But it's a big thing. But it's a big thing to make the Grand Prix in a new country. But it's a good goal for us.
And don't you think, though, that I mean, Discovery have said on a number of occasions that they would like to take Speedway to new countries, and some fans, you know, they talk about America or Australia, but in reality, it would be much easier to use somewhere like Slovakia.
Oh, of course.
So it would make sense.
For me, Slovakia is it's also a good destination for the countries who a little bit have speedway, not in the level like, for example, Poland. Let's say this Slovakia is our neighbors is Hungary, Austria, Czech Republic, Poland, Ukraine. All these countries have speedway and
many fans.
And many fans, and the Bratislava from all these countries and cities is not so long distance. So
it's a great idea, and
it's a great idea. It's a great idea.
Come to fruition. Let's move on to your Polish club Gorzów now. With your you've got your shirt on, and I think go back a couple of years, and I think many people in the sport saw the exit of Bartosz Smarzlik as maybe a period that might be more difficult for the club, and yet, you know, last year, you know, you made the playoffs without any problem. This year, you're in the semis, approaching to the semis, and Gorzów are back there again and looking good. How far do you think you can go this year? I know it's an impossible question.
I hope to finals we go. That's what we are fighting for. But firstly, I answer on your question, you know, about Bartek. He's a great rider. You know, he's one of the best in the history of the speedway. We in this time he's a really like superstar and best rider. But after we are without Bartek, we really understand all member of the team, like or all riders. We need to really push hard and go for over 100%, and also we can show our best, and we need to really work very very hard as a team together to be to be good, and we really use our team spirit, what in Gorzów always was, still is, and I very hope will be all the time, because really we have such a good team spirit in our team, and I very believe this is our key to success.
Brilliant. I mean, Gorzov's a place I've visited on a number of occasions for Grand Prix, but also for league meetings. I have to confess I'm a Lezno fan, so I've been supporting Lezno in Gorzov, and it's just the atmosphere in the place is just fantastic. And this is something, maybe I'll just ask a little extra question. There's a lot of people in the Continental European Speedway Group who are based in the UK and haven't been to Poland for many speedway meetings. They maybe watch a few meetings on TV, but they don't really know what it's like there. Are you able to kind of give some idea to those that are maybe going to watch this as to what the atmosphere is like in Poland compared to other countries?
The people in UK probably was on the football in UK. So let's say something like this.
Yeah, it is. I know, and I try and describe this to people, but I think unless they've actually been and experienced it, it's difficult to understand.
No, but really also I have some of my friends who was never on the speedway, but always when I recommend where they should go, I recommend you need to go to Poland. You need to see Polish Extraliga, because this is really the best. So the best atmosphere, and
it's brilliant.
It's
I
great.
know. I mean, I'm absolutely addicted to it myself. So one of your main sponsors is Ball, but you're also part of the 3P Logistics Group. How does Paul Christensen help you?
We can see,
Yes.
couple of my partners. I know Pau now for a couple of years, and he's one of my biggest sponsor, and I'm very very pleased for his help for me and for my team. Because it's all we know, speedway is and especially motorsport is an expensive sport, so we need to do a lot of investments to the engines, to the motorcycles, to our team. So I'm very thankful for all my supporters who decide to help me, because without this help, it will be very very difficult fight for the best positions, or try be the best. So I'm very pleased and very thankful for all my partners, and also for Pau for helping me, because as I say, he's one of my biggest partners. So I'm very pleased for his help.
And he's a great guy as well.
Yeah, he's a good man.
Yeah, and moving forward to 2025, have you got any thoughts about? Well, I mean, are your plans to stay in Gorzów, or do you have?
I have contract. I have contract in Gorzów for 2025 as well. So I feel good in my club in Poland, and this is the place where I will also race in 2025.
Cool. And then finally, looking forward to this weekend. So Grand Prix moves to Latvia, to Riga. How do you feel looking forward to that? Is it a track that you like? Is it a track that you feel comfortable on? Do you think you can win again and get number 3?
Oh, it could be nice. No, but I've been there last year, first time in my career. I was third, so it was a good meeting for me. I hope this year the track in the Riga will be good, so we can show, we as a rider, we can show the best speedway, and some good fighting on the track. So this is what I hope so, and I have nothing against to be in the final again. I will try my best.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, so just to finish off, I want to say thank you so much for joining us. There's
Thank you very
one particular group member who is a massive fan. His name's Pavel. He's a huge Gorzov fan. Maybe you can give him a little wave, because I know he will just love
Pavel,
seeing.
yeah?
Yeah, Pavel Dika.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pavel,
So,
and he's from Poland, yeah?
of course, he's
Okay.
a huge Gorzov fan.
Pavel, pozdrawiam i dziękujemy bardzo za doping.
There you go. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
very much.
So
No
thank you
problem.
so much for joining us. Best of luck at the weekend.
Thank you
And
very much. Thank
on
you.
behalf of all of the continental European Speedway fans,
Thank you.
hope you do really well. Thank you,
And
Martin.
hello to all the fans. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All the best. Bye bye.
Cheers.